Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the W.T. Brookshires Conference Center. Please take your seat and give your attention to the screens for a very special presentation. Please welcome the Tyler Chamber of Commerce Board Chair, Mr. Pat Stacy.
Whoa. The curtain worked. Danny, it worked. Exciting times from October 7th, 2021 until just a few weeks ago. This is the W.T. Brookshire Conference Center. How about it? One more time, thank you, Brookshires family. Thank you, everybody that worked on this project. And welcome to the first official event with the Chamber of Commerce, the state of the city here, the graduation of Leadership Tyler. We have a packed agenda. A little bit behind schedule, so we're going to try to really accelerate it. So my writers are on strike, so I don't have any bad jokes to tell either, so that's going to be a short moment as well. We're going to introduce our elected officials. So when you are here and when you hear your name, please acknowledge, and then let's hold our applause till the end, and we'll make sure we can show some appreciation to these folks. Representing U.S. Senator John Cornyn's office, Sarah Butler. U.S. Representative Nathaniel Moran's office, Chelsea Cohen. Representing Texas State Senator Brian Hughes, we have Ray Wilson. From the 12th Court of Appeals, Chief Justice Jim Worthen, Judge Brian Hoyle, Judge Greg Neely. Our state district judges, Reeve Jackson and Debbie Gunner. From City of Tyler, Mayor Don Warren, with council members James Wynn, Brad Curtis, Shirley McKellar, Broderick McGee, and Stuart Haney. City of Bullard, Council Member Lane McDaniel. City of White House, Mayor James Wansley. From Smith County, Judge Neil Franklin, Commissioner Ralph Caraway, our District Attorney Jacob Putnam, TISD Board members Wade Washman, Aaron Martinez. Lindsay Harrison, Andy Bergfeld, Yvonne Atkins, Artis Newsom, and Patricia Nation. TJC Board of Trustees, Lonnie Uzel and David Hudson, and Smith County Republican Chair David Stein. Let's give it up for these folks for their service. Thank you all. I'll now invite to the stage for our invocation Councilman Broderick McGee. Councilman. I'm sorry we don't have a curtain, but here's a person who needs no curtain. All right?
Last year, when I was here, I had a longer journey to get to the stage. And y'all clapped for me when I walked to the stage. And y'all cut the claps off a little bit sooner this time. But it's okay, because I'll get my steps in later. Amen. Would you please pray with me? Dear wise and loving Father, before I ask for anything, let me thank you for everything. Thank you on behalf of all who are gathered here today. Thank you for your many and abundant blessings. Thank you for life itself, our health, and our strength to complete the tasks that have been set before us. Thank you for this great city in which we are blessed to live, work, and worship, and enjoy our family and our friends. Thank you for divine protection over our first responders and their families as they fulfill their assignments that have been put before them. Thank you for this food and the hands that prepared it for the nourishments of our physical body. We honor and praise you for the many blessings that you have given. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
There's some return love. Thank you, Councilman. There are a number of sponsors that have made today possible, and we want to make sure and recognize them. So please enjoy a video from Golub, Petty, and Morgan, PC.
In 1982, Mike Golub, Tony Morgan, and Bob Petty had an idea to start a new firm. And from that, Golub Morgan Petty was born. And with 7 people, they took off to establish what we know today as GMP. Over the years, we have grown from those 7 people to over 100. Our services have expanded from taking care of clients locally to throughout the state of Texas, the Southwest, the U.S., and international clients as well. Part of the vision that our founding partners had was to make a difference with our clients. They wanted to be an advocate for their clients, for their businesses, and their employees. And part of that was working alongside of our clients, not necessarily being reactive, but being proactive. Our services range from tax, audit, and consulting. We service a variety of industries, from the oil and gas, the medical profession, real estate, and an emerging industry that we're getting into is YouTubers and gamers. Part of the success of our staff means that the firm will continue to grow. In that, we recruit locally from the local colleges. We have a diverse staff from many backgrounds and cultures, and we all come together as one team. Our people also serve in the community to give back. As we move to the future, we have great opportunity not only for our clients to be more successful and have opportunities to grow, but we also have those same opportunities for our staff to be able to grow. At GMP, we understand that when our clients are successful, our people are successful, then the firm can be successful. If you would like more information, feel free to check us out on our website, gmpcpa.com, or give us a phone call at 903-534-0088.
Thank you, Golub, Morgan, and Petty. We appreciate them. All right, one of the main reasons we are here, you made it through the first year, is for the graduation of Leadership Tyler. Please welcome our Executive Director, Wendy Frizzell. Wendy.
Hang on, they trained me. Okay, there we go. Is that good? Okay, awesome. For the vertically challenged, you have to change the microphone. Thank you all so much for having us here today. Thank you, City of Tyler. Thank you, Chamber of Commerce, for allowing Leadership Tyler to be a part of this amazing event. And congratulations on the opening of this beautiful venue. I'd like to start by thanking the program sponsors for 2022-2023 Leadership Tyler. Without our sponsors, we could not fulfill our mission, which is to equip leaders to enrich our community. We identify and bring together leaders from throughout the community and then connect them with the resources and opportunities that they need to be able to engage their skills and passions to improve the quality of life in our community today and in the future. And I'm honored to be the executive director of this amazing organization. It takes many volunteers to make this program what it is. And I'd like to say thank you to the organizations and the volunteers who invested in these men and women through their participation this year. And thank you to you as a community that prioritizes developing leaders. Finally, I'd like to say a special thank you to the Leadership Tyler Board of Directors who continue to work to understand what community enrichment looks like for Tyler and for your leadership. I'm joined today by the president of our board, LaToya Young, and by Lee Trammell. I know your name. I don't know what happened on that. I apologize. By Lee Trammell with Drake Investment. I missed my notes. I apologize. Anyway, Lee will begin his term as board president on June 1st, and they'll be handing out the certificates to the class. That's my one hiccup. We're good to go. So I would like to share with you just a little bit about Class 36. Each class has its very own unique personality, and this class truly has set the bar high for future classes during my time as executive director. They truly are my best class ever. They have embraced this experience and each other, and they've shown genuine care and concern for each other. Throughout our year together, we have all grown as leaders. We've stretched our comfort zones, we've built our leadership skills, and we've embraced the work of becoming a better community leader. Class 36, when you embarked on this journey way back in September, you demonstrated your decision to take an active role in our community by using your time and talents and investing them. And I want to encourage you today to take your participation in the core program and use it as a stepping stone to have continued impact in Tyler. And I look forward to serving alongside you. So, as I say your name, please come and get your certificates. Christy Baggett. Leslie Black. Jamie Boersma. Kristen Bryce. Dawn Burkett. Aaron Burks. Hunter Busby. Joseph Byram. Chelsea Cohen. Rich Davis. Kimberly Elliott. Suzette Farr. Paul Findley. Chris Guthrie. Kaylee Hahn. LaRonda Hamilton. Monique Hammond. Nicole Hopkins. Ruby Kendrick. James Moran. Regina Moss. Elizabeth Olivier. Amber Payne. Now it's going to be a competition. Ruben Rodriguez. Christina Ross. Christian Saran. Crystal Session. Carson Schultz. Sheridan Smith. Lucretia Stewart. Hunter Stinson. Brian Thompson. Mike Vasquez. Leah Velarde. And Cassie Velasco. Please join me one more time in congratulating the graduates of Class 36. You have a card on your table. I hope you will plan to join us on September 26th for Leadership Live 2023. We'll meet the members of Class 37. We will celebrate and honor our Distinguished Alumni Award winner for 2023, and we'll hear a dynamic speaker that will challenge us all to be better leaders. Thank you again for including us today.
What happened to the microphone? Well done, Wendy, and congratulations to all the graduates of Leadership Tyler. Before we move into the next part of the program, we've got another video, again, from one of our sponsors that made today possible. Please turn your attention to the monitors for a video on Half and Associates.
Look out into the world. What do you see? At Half, we see a vast opportunity to improve the lives and communities around us. That's because Half is the firm that is designed, engineered, created, planned, constructed, rooted, and purposed for people. We're the blueprint of an industry innovator and servant leader who valued people more than profits. Because when you focus on people and treat them well, success will follow. Each day at Half starts with a commitment for serving others and leaving a lasting impact on our world. Our people are some of the brightest in their industry, outstanding in their fields of expertise, who consistently bring big ideas to the table. We're diverse people from different backgrounds who continuously collaborate, driven by challenges big and small. Around here, we're closely aligned and are headed in the same direction because we're committed to our colleagues, clients, and communities. In our view, it's about developing solutions and relationships. We continuously map out new ways to turn dreams into reality and pack in fun and philanthropy into our everyday lives. As one of America's most respected engineering and architecture firms, Half is built on dedicated people who develop smart solutions, who share a passion for helping one another succeed. After all, there's nothing better than working together to improve the world around us. and nothing more rewarding than leaving a lasting impression on people, which is why everything we do has a purpose. At Half, we are purposed for people.
Great. Thank you, Half and Associates. All right, we are ready for the State of the City discussion. And as you know, Don Warren loves to talk and loves to talk about Tyler and all the great things happening. Somehow these guys have condensed this down to a much quicker conversation, but he'll be worked through this today with Brian Brandt. But let's hear about both these gentlemen. Don Warren was first elected on November 3rd, 2020 as mayor of Tyler. He's now in his second term. He's a native Tylerite. He's been an oil and gas professional for the last 40 years. He's the owner of Lamoco Inc., a small oil and gas asset management firm he formed in 1994. Don has a strong record of public service, having served as a council member for District 4 for 3 consecutive terms. Currently serves as a board member for the Tyler Junior College Foundation, the Hispanic Business Alliance, and as an auxiliary board member for the Souls School of Business at the University of Texas at Tyler. He is also a community board member of the Nurse Family Partnership at UT Health. Don serves on the Behavioral Health Leadership Team, the Mayor's Homelessness and Poverty Roundtable, Catalyst 100, the Housing Council for East Texas Human Needs Network, and is an advocate for parks and quality of life projects within the city. He's a member of the Tyler Economic Development Council and a member of the Rotary Club of South Tyler. He's married to Shelley and has 2 grown daughters and 7 grandchildren. So Don, thank you for being here. We'll see them in just a second. Brian Brandt is going to join him. He is the president of Core Insights, a Tyler-based company offering training, coaching, strategic planning, and Dale Carnegie courses. He holds a master's degree in global leadership and a bachelor's degree in accounting. Brian has co-authored 2 books, The Ambassador's Journey, a parable about nonprofit board leadership, and then Blind Spots, What You Know Can Hurt You. He regularly writes, trains, and speaks throughout the country on leadership, communication, and employee and board engagement. I can tell you Brian is a true friend of Tyler and the Tyler Chamber and regularly facilitates strategic planning meetings for your leadership. So as soon as we're going to watch a quick video and then welcome these gentlemen on stage. So let's watch this quick video.
The city of Tyler is changing.
Right before our eyes.
Evolving, growing.
Infrastructure, new businesses,
New attractions, historic originals.
changing, evolving.
Tyler is transforming.
Tyler, Texas is prosperous and welcoming to people from all walks of life. We have established Tyler's identity as a regional market leader for retail, medical services, and higher education. That means great places to eat, sleep, work, and play. Just over the horizon lies a Tyler to accommodate historic growth rates, a booming economy, and new opportunities.
Downtown Tyler is on the verge of a renaissance and becoming the downtown of East Texas. New projects will create livable streets designed for people, improving access to daily destinations. The downtown historic district will become a hub for arts and culture. The transformation is happening. Come see.
We have laid the foundation that future leaders will build on.
We have provided the physical and social infrastructure to support the investment in our diverse education systems. By partnering with our schools through internships, transportation, and various programs, we are paving the way to prepare students for college or to enter the workforce with the skills they need. But it doesn't end there.
The City of Tyler is the medical hub for East Texas. We have worked with regional partners to garner state attention to East Texas issues. Through a monumental team effort, we are expanding and improving access to high-quality health care in rural areas. Soon, brilliant doctors will get the education they need right here in Tyler, Texas.
While new companies are setting up shop in Tyler, many others have been the backbone of our community for decades. From our local coffee shops and breweries to our big box retailers, Tyler has a mix of small and large businesses and local and national brands. This means more choices for consumers and competitive rates and services.
Tyler is transforming the way we move around this city. Through excellence in city design and connecting sidewalks to corridors, we are providing access and ease. We are working on new streets, enhancing road conditions, and identifying historically slow traffic areas and updating them with the latest signal technology and synchronization.
We set the standard for an outstanding quality of life. Tyler's 28 parks provide beautiful open spaces for people and pets to enjoy the Rose City. Throughout the past 5 years, we have prioritized revitalizing, or in some cases, completely rebuilding our parks. In this way, Tyler will enhance and extend into the future the precious legacy bestowed by previous generations.
The historic red brick streets have been a staple of this community for over 100 years. They lead you to the beautiful and welcoming neighborhoods and attractions in the city. People come here for the roses, azaleas, and the small town charm, and our hospitality.
The Tyler Towns Regional Airport continues to push forward critical construction to attract competition and maintain FAA requirements to better serve our region. From the opening of runway 4-22 in 2019 to the construction of taxiway Alpha in 2023, our airport is ready to take off.
Our landscape is transforming. That means that while new roads, parks, and buildings are going up, older, dangerous buildings are coming down. For the first time, the city has budgeted funds to remove buildings that pose public safety hazards. This not only protects our community, but allows for new life within these spaces.
Over the last 2 years, the Tyler Fire and Police Departments have started their own academies, growing and training our first responders to serve the Tyler way with passion, purpose, and putting people first. Our police force is CALEA accredited, the gold standard in public safety that only 3% of our nation's law enforcement agencies have reached. Our fire department has received ISO Class 1, the highest public protection classification, which puts them in the top 1% of all fire departments in the country. Tyler has the best trained and equipped first responders in the nation.
We are here for you in times of crisis. We have made amazing strides in disaster preparedness and have applied lessons learned from Winter Storm Uri and COVID-19 to our response and recovery efforts. Our teams communicate with you and connect you to services and solutions. We've logged thousands of hours clearing down trees and limbs, fixing damage to streets and traffic signals, quickly and efficiently getting us back to normal operations and ready to serve the next time you need us.
Nothing happens without our city employees. Our staff is among the best in the state, and we have the awards to back it up. In 2022, we were nominated for 4 Texas Municipal League awards: Communication, Public Safety, Management Innovation, and City Spirit. We took home the top recognition for Infants at Work and the Homeless Coordinator position. These awards recognize innovative problem solving and reaching toward higher service levels.
The transformation is underway. Everywhere you look, you can see it happening. What will never change is the pride you have when you call Tyler home.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the W.T. Brookshire Conference Center. Is this nice?
This is awesome. Awesome. Looks great. Full crowd.
It's good to be here. These pillars are weird.
Yeah. Make yourself comfortable.
It's like being at the house. You got a pillow behind your back.
Yeah.
My teeth,
make it work for you.
My feet won't touch the floor.
But you've sat in this chair before.
Actually, I haven't. It was someone else that sat in this chair. Kevin Costner sat in this chair.
Who sat in this chair?
Rip.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who sat in that chair.
So did you interview Kevin?
No, but we went to the show at the Cowan Center. This is not on script, by the way.
Yeah, which some will be and some won't be.
But we went to the Cowan Center, and my wife and I, Shelly, who's out there, thanks for being here. The three of us had our picture taken with Kevin.
Yeah, I asked him to put that up.
There it is. There's the three of us, and that's one of those smiles my wife has. That's what you call a genuine smile. I saw that smile when I asked her to marry me. I don't see it very often, but I see it right there.
But Don, I heard something and I asked if we could get a copy. I heard something happened with that picture, and I'd like to see another version of what Shelly did with that picture to crop some things out. Yeah.
I believe she has that on her phone as we speak. Yeah. Bye, Dawn.
Yeah. That was easy. Yeah. All right. Okay, so let's get to the matter at hand. And because I really do want to hear what your opinion is on the state of the city. So first question for you. What big projects over the last year have you been excited about?
Well, we've had growth all over the city over the past year. And one of the most exciting areas that I'm aware of, that I know of, is what I call the East-West corridor. And I think of, and I'm starting over at UT Tyler, approximately 10,000 students. And then you come a little further west and you have TJC with about 12,000 students. And I can't leave out Texas College with about 7. They're not in the what I call the East-West corridor, but they have about 700 students. But these young people are the future of our workforce. So I'm very proud of the higher education from those three places. But that's kind of the start. And then we move further west, and we've got the new medical school, $308 million medical school. Dr. Calhoun, they've got a table out there. Thank y'all.
Yeah.
And what I understand is that the projected finish date is the end of 2025. And it's a game changer for the community. And then we go further west, and we have the downtown area. And we started off with Tool Design, who have done work all over the country transforming downtowns. And they came here, and we visited with community members, and we came up with a concept. And so with this concept, we've then hired an architect, an engineer, and a land planner. And we're taking all this information and going to the next level. And the next level being to what exactly is it that we want. And phase one will be the square, if we can work out something with the county. Judge Franklin, you back there? Okay. Appreciate your help with us using your square. But anyway, we'll work with the county on the square. And when we talk about the transformation of downtown, I'm talking about narrowing down the streets, making it more pedestrian friendly, having two-way streets, taking down the stoplights, and having other modes of slowing down traffic. Roundabouts. I know the thing about this downtown is the changes, it's going to freak some people out, and they're going to say, I don't like change. But it's something that we're really excited about. And we have money that's set aside, and we've got the RAISE grant we applied for, $25 million. We'll know on June 28th if we got that. So a lot going on downtown. Okay, keep going further west. Here we are, W.T. Brookshire Conference Center. Great facility, 45,000 square feet. In this facility, we've got the Mayfair over here, 5,000 square feet, that'll be finished later this year. I mean, you had Dolly Parton and Elvis Presley, and you had all these stars that played there. That's going to be opening up. So between the Mayfair, this conference center, and the Rose Garden, we'll have 60,000 square feet in conference space, which is huge. But, you know, one thing I'd heard over the last year about this place and was why are y'all building a conference center that's smaller than what the other one was? Well, I'm going to dispel the rumor that this room right here in banquet style will seat 1,330 people. And if you do conference style where the chairs are lined up, it'll seat over 1,900 people. So it's a lot, it's configured a lot better than the other conference center. And I got to tell you, you know, Brookshire Grocery Company, Brad, thank you for what you've done for Tyler and for this facility. Okay, now I got one more step going further west. And this is what I was told. I hope this is accurate. Brookshire's is building another store in the Bellwood development. Be the first new Brookshire store in Tyler in 25 years, which is one more time. And this Brookshire store is going to be a catalyst for new development on the West Loop. And the folks from Dallas who are developing that, we've worked with them for a couple of years. They've got 540 acres. So what's going to come next? We've already got people that are interested in the property over there as far as residential and some other things. But there's a lot going on in Tyler.
Yeah. And time again, I hear you talking about downtown. So how can we know that downtown is really kind of hit the point and we're moving forward with downtown?
Well, the easiest way is occupancy. And in 2012, the People's Petroleum Building had 11% occupancy. Now it's 99% occupied.
Yeah.
You had the Plaza building, which was 52% occupied in 2018. It's now over 90%. Regions Bank is over 92%. And so you can really tell a lot about the occupancy of what's going on downtown. And for the first time, the downtown occupancy of buildings is actually higher than that in South Tyler. So it's been a heck of a transformation, and it really proves that downtown's caught on.
Okay. All right. So that kind of leans itself to us looking at the economy. Clearly, when we hear a lot of national economy stuff, it's tough, but give us your view of the economy in Tyler.
Well, Tylerites, I mean, people here are resilient. And this past year, our sales tax is 10% higher than it was the year before. And that accounts for 42% of our general budget. So it's a big deal that people go out and spend money. So keep spending money. We need you to do that. Our hotel occupancy is 63%, which is higher than it was 3 years ago. We've added over 17,000 jobs since COVID went away. And so we've got an extreme job growth percentage, 7% year over year. So new annexation, you've seen stuff out of Marsh Farm Road with the new bridge, 1,300 new homes been annexed. And, you know, it's just exploding, not only in that part of town, but in others.
All right. So far, you've talked about growth, and more growth. So how's Tyler going to keep up, especially as it relates to infrastructure and roads?
Well, the first thing I'll bring up is TxDOT. And I know TxDOT's having something across the parking lot, so they're probably not here. But they've got 4 projects that are being worked on that are a big deal. And one of them is South Broadway from Cumberland Road out past Loop 49, which will be widening that street. That'll happen in 2028. Jacksonville expansion with the overpass at Grande happened in 2026. Biloxi expansion in 2025 and Roans Quarter Road in 2028. And so when we talk about traffic and all that, you know, we're in year 7 of spending $12.7 million on our traffic infrastructure. And I know the past 2 years I've talked about my coffee group, who's right there. We've been together over 10 years. We're still together, although I have to listen to them heckle about the traffic. So I'm here to tell them and everyone that we actually do have a 32% reduction in wait time on Broadway. We've got a 28% reduction in wait time on 5th Street, 25% on 4th Street, 6% on Front Street. But as we go in and we retime the lights all over Tyler, which we're doing, we've retimed a third of the intersections. We'll do another 18 this year. So the more we go, the better it'll be. But like I told everybody, is you can't be on your phone texting when you're at a red light going on Broadway. And if you're going south, stay in the middle lane. Don't get in the right lane. Don't get in the left lane. And you can, if you go 45 miles an hour, the speed limit's 45. If you really want to make it through the light, go 47. and I promise you, I can go from my house by Burkeville Park to Cumberland Village and catch one light at Grande. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. Okay. So a little more thing about the traffic is we've got a new deal that our fire department has. It's a preemption thing, and what I'd love to do is auction one of these things off to the general public. But it's a deal that the fire department has in their fire engine or their ladder truck, and when they approach a light, the light will automatically turn green. And so when you're driving down Broadway or anywhere else, and you see the fireman coming down, the light will turn green, and they can go on through it. So there's actually going to be a 14 to 23% reduction in response time, which will be great for the fire department.
Okay. How about infrastructure? Tell us a little more about infrastructure.
Infrastructure's sexy. Everybody loves to talk about infrastructure. And my wife, that's one of her least favorite words to hear at the house. I mean, there's a lot of words she doesn't like, but that's one she really doesn't like.
We'll talk about the others later.
Yeah, but you know, when you think about the new courthouse, when you think about the new medical school, when you think about all the big things going on in Tyler, it's a lot to keep up with. And a lot of the infrastructure has been aging, and so we've got to keep up. And so we're in the middle of our consent decree in year 7 of spending $250 million on the sewer system. We spend $5 million a year on road maintenance. We spend an extra $8 million this year on Cambridge Road. We're spending $6.6 million on drainage. And when people think about all the building that we're doing all over town, all the concrete that we pour, the more concrete you pour, the less ground you have to soak it up. And so we're going to continue to have drainage issues all over town, which we are doing our best to address, and we are addressing it. We are spending $760,000 a year on water lines, and I got to talk about our brick streets just a bit. I got to give a plug. I love the brick streets. I know they're not the calmest things to ride on, but I live on a brick street. It's just a fun place to live. And during the Azalea Trails, the carriage was driving by, and you know, you walk out your front yard and you see the carriage and the horse and buggy and the brick street, and it goes back in time. But the first year, we've spent no money on Brick Street in years. But in 2021, we spent $385,000. This last budget year, $585,000. And this is what will blow your mind, is that in 2021, we did 17 Brick Street repairs, and in 21-22, we did 193. So we're really making an effort to get the brick streets in order and in good shape. And when we redo downtown, one of my goals is to maintain the brick streets. And if you have anybody that comes to you and says they want to put pavers down because they last longer, don't listen to them. It's going to be the historic brick, because that's the city of Tyler. Amen. And I'm not looking specifically at anybody in the room.
All right, so we're going to bring sexy back. Okay, so enough about infrastructure. Let's talk. I know you love quality of life, and you're a parks guy. So tell us a little bit about what's going on with the parks. And I'm just going to lay back a little bit while you talk about this one. Okay, so go ahead.
What's up with this?
Okay.
Y'all tell me I'm too relaxed. I guess that's why I got that pillow behind my back. The parks, they are something that I love, and so many people know I'm the parks guy, and people get tired of me talking about parks. But as you all know, in 2014 and 2015, we really started with the Burkeville Park project. And it worked, and other people in the community said, what about my neighborhood? What about my neighborhood? So since 2014, we've spent over $15 million on parks throughout the city of Tyler, north, south, east, and west, so everybody can enjoy them. And what we've done now is we just had the ribbon cutting for P.T. Cole Park. and also for Noble Young Park. And we're just having one after another. Now we're about to hit Pollard Park, and we're thrilled about doing that park. It should be done by the end of this year. Now, this is another thing where we're going to, there's going to be a challenge here because we've got people that want pickleball courts. We got people that want tennis courts. And so we're actually going to leave one tennis court. I ought to do a poll. We're going to have one tennis court there and 8 pickleball courts there. And I know the tennis players are going to say we don't need pickleball, and pickleball says we don't need tennis. But we're going to try it out at Pollard Park, and I'm excited about it because it's more than just a fad. And so we'll be doing that.
Big controversy. Pickleball,
so
tennis.
Let me ask you that. Who all out there likes pickleball? Who out there likes tennis? That
looks pretty 50-50.
Yeah, it's 50-50.
All right.
Yeah. Hope you like your new pickleball courts.
Yeah. Hey, so Don, you do always try to have a lot of fun with everything I've seen you do, but when a new park comes on, you have a tradition of going down the slide, correct?
I do.
And I think we've got a video where one time where it didn't work out so well. Maybe just a picture. Oh, there's a video.
Oh my God. No.
Yeah. You turned red.
You know, that works a lot better if you spray Pam or WD-40 on the side. I'm too big for it.
I told you there was going to be a few things you didn't know I was going to ask about.
All
right.
Yeah, we got 4
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah, I'm with you. All right. So we heard in the video a little bit about public safety. Share some more specifics about our police and fire department, Don.
Well, we try to make sure that our police and fire have the tools not only to keep them safe, but to keep everybody in this room safe and everybody in the city. And people don't really realize the magnitude or how many people are involved. We have 168 firemen, 202 police officers. And just in our fire department alone, we've got a bomb team. So if something happens here and there's a threat, we've got people here that can handle it. They don't have to come in from Dallas or Shreveport. And so, which is a big deal. We have new gear for the firemen. You know, they're all around these fires all the time. They get around carcinogens. And so this new equipment will allow them to change their clothes more often and try to stay away from the bad stuff. We got a new tower truck ordered and new engine ordered. And the tower truck is exciting. It's like a ladder truck, but with a tower on the top. So if you're trying to get someone off a tall building, they can jump into a bucket versus trying to get onto a ladder. And we just we got a grant to hire 6 new firemen. It's called a SAFER grant, and it'll pay for firemen for the first 3 years. And those will be the 6 firemen that we need to man the new tower truck. Police, we've got new taser guns or 2-shot tasers. And so if a policeman tries to shoot somebody with a 1-shot taser, if you miss them and you got to go hand-to-hand combat, we prefer them not do that. So we have a 2-shot taser. So you got 2 chances to take down the bad guy. We are using, we've got new body cameras coming in. And the fun thing is we're doing a lease on all these so that if your body camera goes out or your taser is not working, you can trade it in or send us a new one with the latest technology. So it's exciting. Johnny Green with our homeless program has done a phenomenal job of reuniting people with families and also with resources. And I have people that come to me and they say, God, the homelessness is getting worse in Tyler year after year after year. And I think one deal is we see more of them around Tyler because of the camping ban that occurred in September of last year. So we're seeing more of them, but we do a count every January, which is called the point in time. And so in 2018, the homeless count in Tyler was 334. In 2019 was 325. 2020, 21 was you couldn't get a count because of COVID. But the count we did in January of this year was 328. So we really have not had a growth in homelessness. We've maintained fairly steady, but we're not getting growth of getting more. I got to thank Johnny and all the nonprofits we have in Tyler for helping with this. They've done a great job.
So you got to do a poll. How many would like to see Don shot with a 2-shot taser? All right. All right. Hey, Don, it's time to wrap things up. Is there anything else you'd like to share?
Well, as a councilman and as a mayor, I've been around here now 9 years. And one of the things that I've really wanted to have happen with the city staff and employees and just everybody in general is just good morale in the workplace and camaraderie and relationships and friendships. And it's something that, laughter, I see it in the hallways, and it's contagious, and it's good for people, and it's good for job retention. But the best thing is for the just mind and the mental health of everybody around is just to enjoy life. When we did the groundbreaking or the ribbon cutting here at the Brookshire Conference Center, we had a huge crowd here. And they were playing my favorite song, Texas Choir was singing it, which was Oh Happy Day. And so you look out there and you look in the parking lot, as the fireworks are about to go off, and you've got the community. It's not just white people, it's not just this, it's all ethnicities, all ages, just people all over the community out there. And this center was built for the community, and that's who was here. And after we finished that, we went back into the green room and had a champagne toast. And so we had, you got architects and engineers and staff, and I see them over there that were back in the room that night. And you have all these people, and you're making a toast to people you work with. And you've looked at all this thing on paper. And this vision and this dream that you've had that was on paper, it came to life. And so it's so much fun to be a part of people that get things done. And it's a great time to live in the city of Tyler. And I'm just totally honored to be your mayor.
All right. Well, Don, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, truly, on behalf of all of us, thank you for your leadership and thank you for sharing the state of the city.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming. I guess Pat's coming back up.
Thank you, gentlemen. Outstanding. Great job. If we need to get down Broadway, we just look for Don's car, follow him. If not, slide in behind a fire truck, because they're going to get all the lights on our way to a pickleball game, right? We're there. No, thank you guys. Very informational. Couple of quick things and we'll adjourn. Please enjoy this video from one of the true pillars of our community, Southside Bank.
What happens when a few good people come together for the greater good? What happens when passion is ignited? What happens when doing the right thing is the standard for how people are treated? It may be an odd thing to say, but for us, it's not about the money. It's about making a difference in our communities. It's about growing while helping others grow too. It's about holding true to our values and moving forward together. At Southside, we're happy to help our customers in the good times and the bad. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the money. It's about people. We are Southside Bank.
Thank you, Southside. Thank you to all of our sponsors, Swan's Furniture, for providing the stage furniture today. Look for these pillows at a silent auction near you. Just kidding, and don't follow a fire truck. You shouldn't do that. We do have some giveaways on your table, and you can decide amongst yourselves. Please take the centerpieces home. We appreciate the provision of those, but They are free for somebody at the table, so grab those. On your way out, you can pick up a printed City of Tyler annual report also if you'd like. And after that, we are adjourned. Thank you all for being here. Our next event is August 8th at our kickoff luncheon. We'll see you then. We're adjourned.